Do you ever feel like it's way too hard to stand out between all the artists that are putting out music every single day? You're not alone. Many artists struggle with sounding unique. Having a distinctive and authentic sound is not just nice to have, it's essential for growing your audience, building a loyal fan base, and truly standing out. As an artist myself and a producer who's worked with both independent and major label artists, I've seen firsthand what truly makes an artist sound memorable. And also what makes them fade into the background. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to find and develop your unique sound step by step. And trust me, it's easier than you think. Before diving into the specifics, let's define what we're trying to solve. The first major problem being the copycat trap. I remember signing my first publishing deal as a young producer and songwriter just after Billie Eilish had her first breakthrough. All of a sudden, every artist I was being put in a room with had Billie Eilish written on their songwriting brief. And those are written by their management, label, or publisher. The people who are supposed to be good at knowing how to break an artist. And it's not that the artist disagreed with them. Whether it was them running after something that has already proven to be successful, or they were just excited about a new sound, the result was always a bunch of demos that kinda sounded like a diluted version of Billie and never truly felt like they clicked with the artist. And they didn't. Most of these songs never saw the light of day. Not because they were bad, but because they were never truly authentic to the artist. That exact behavior has become standard practice in the music industry today. And if you're trying to find your sound, it, one, makes you sound like a watered-down version of whatever is hyped at the moment. 2, destroys your sonic cohesiveness and makes it very hard to develop a sound that has your own signature to it. Because evolving as an artist over time is very different to jumping trends. And 3, takes your authenticity away through always being that strongly influenced, because you're asking what's cool rather than what's you. Okay, the second major problem is the inspiration problem. And this isn't about lacking creativity. The problem is navigating the endless possibilities of modern music production without guidance. So most artists just stay within their comfort zone, missing out on discovering what's truly authentic to them, never challenging their initial taste. Because where would you even start? But just because you don't know how to get there doesn't mean it's impossible. Okay, now how do we solve those problems? Our goal is simple. What we need is authenticity, as in something that feels true to you and your message, to stand out through a unique combination of styles, musical flavors, or specific elements that make your sound recognizable, and to develop a musical color palette that inspires you to be creative and does not limit or overwhelm you. To achieve that, we are looking for a combination of elements that make up your unique musical fingerprint, which you want to use to guide your creative writing and production process. Now, how do we do that? Your musical taste is a mixture of influences and experiences of your life, and we rarely take the time to consciously dissect that. You might have a feeling what you like, but find it hard to put a finger on it. With these following simple questions, you will now and over time be able to lift that veil. And this is something I use as a guide when I work with artists as well. To make it easier for you to follow, I turned this into a simple worksheet that I put in the description to download for free. But let's go over this together. First, think about the music you grew up with. What songs or artists shape your early musical experiences? Were there any specific moments that sparked your passion for music or motivated you to learn an instrument? Next, reflect on your current listening habits. Identify 3 main genres you enjoy and consider 3 artists within each. From there, pinpoint specific musical elements like specific instruments or sonic qualities like minimalistic arrangements, organic textures, or dark atmospheres that draw you in. And to not be afraid to think outside your comfort zone, think of 3 unusual songs from genres you usually wouldn't listen to. Why do they resonate with you? Break down what you like about their musical elements and sonic qualities, whether it's lush strings in a classical piece or the rhythmic energy of a house track. Next, if you play an instrument, think about how it contributes to your sound. Are there specific tones or effects you are particularly drawn to, whether it's an electric guitar pedal or a distinctive piano sound? Now, examine your own songwriting. What types of songs do you naturally create? Do you notice stylistic patterns or common elements? Are you satisfied with them, or do they feel restrictive? And finally, summarize your findings. Identify recurring themes and elements from your reflections. Highlight the ones you love most and any surprising outliers that excite you. Consider combinations of these elements that might intrigue you. You can think of this as a musical tree. The roots are your core elements and sonic quality, while the branches and leaves are the embellishments, the outliers that grow out of that. And the possibilities are endless. Imagine combining a mix of James Bay's guitar tone with Jay Dilla's drums, 80s synth pads, and a folk-inspired choir harmony. Suddenly, you have something that is uniquely yours. And I can guarantee you there is nothing you can't make sound cool together. If you're thinking, doesn't all this planning kill creativity and experimentation? Actually, it's quite the opposite. Planning your creative direction isn't restrictive, it's liberating. You are defining your color palette and not your painting. This gives your creativity clear boundaries within which it can flourish and evolve. And you can make the best version of that instead of tapping in the dark looking for something that even remotely resonates with you. It helps you manifest your vision rather than hoping some random stroke of genius will magically appear. Having that clarity and direction will guide you confidently toward a sound that is authentic, distinct, and undeniably yours. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into artist development and leave a comment if you have any topics that you want me to talk about. And if you're interested in learning why figuring out the message behind your music is so important in building a fan base, watch my last video next.